Have you ever wondered how a massive steel giant can dive under the sea, breathe, and survive? Or why humans even decided to go down there, into a world where even light hesitates to enter? And the bigger question, if one day Earth becomes unlivable, could our future lie beneath the ocean? We've always been fascinated by the unknown. From the moment we looked at the sky and dreamed of flying, to the day we stared at the sea and said, we should go under it. The submarine is the result of that same curiosity. A machine that challenged the laws of nature so humans could live where they were never meant to. But the story of the submarine started at one specific moment. In 1620, a Dutch inventor named Cornelis Drebbel decided to test a strange dream, to build a boat that could move underwater. The craft was covered with greased leather and powered by oars. On the River Thames in London, 12 men climbed aboard and sank about 3 meters below the surface. 3 meters! It sounds small now, but that moment was the first time humans stayed alive beneath the water. Still, Drebbel's idea remained a curiosity for centuries. There were no engines, no artificial oxygen, no understanding of pressure. Then came the 18th century, and war pushed people to think again. In 1775, during the American Revolution, a little-known genius named David Bushnell built something called the Turtle. It looked like a giant turtle and was powered by hand. Its goal, to blow up British ships from below. It was the world's first military submarine. The mission failed, but the idea of underwater warfare had just been born. By the mid-1800s, science had caught up with imagination. In 1864, during the American Civil War, the Hunley became the first submarine ever to sink an enemy ship. But minutes later, it exploded and killed its entire crew. The price of progress is always heavy. Yet every failure became a bridge to success. At the end of the 19th century, internal combustion and electric engines changed everything. In 1888, an Irish engineer named John Philip Holland built a sub that used a gasoline engine on the surface and an electric motor underwater. That model became the mother of all modern submarines. By the early 1900s, military powers realized this machine was the future of naval warfare. During World War I, Germany shocked the world with its U-boats. In 1917 alone, they sank more than 6 million tons of merchant ships, a number that changed the course of the war. World War II made submarines even deadlier. Germany had over 2,100 active subs. In response, the Allies developed sonar to hear underwater sounds and locate them. A silent battle raged beneath the waves. Still, the story of the submarine wasn't just about war. In the 1950s, a new revolution arrived: nuclear power. In 1954, the U.S. launched the USS Nautilus, the first nuclear-powered submarine. It could stay underwater for months without refueling or surfacing for air. In 1958, Nautilus became the first to travel beneath the North Pole, a journey once thought impossible even for planes. From then on, these submarines turned into floating cities beneath the sea. Some can dive to 900 meters deep. Some stretch over 170 meters long and carry more than 100 crew members. A hidden world beneath our feet. But how exactly does a submarine work? Its hull is made of alloyed steel, usually 2 layers thick. An outer shell for hydrodynamics and an inner pressure hull for strength. Inside are compartments for air, fuel, equipment, and crew quarters. It's like an upside-down balloon. By adjusting water in its ballast tanks, it rises or sinks. Fill the tanks with water, it gets heavier and dives. Blow the water out and it becomes lighter and ascends. Everything depends on the balance of weight and pressure. Inside, systems hum constantly. Generators, air scrubbers, CO2 filters, even oxygen makers. In modern submarines, oxygen is produced by electrolysis, splitting seawater into oxygen and hydrogen with electricity. But life inside isn't easy. Crew members spend weeks without sunlight in tight metal corridors filled with machine noise. Temperature, pressure, and sleep cycles are all controlled. According to the U.S. Navy, internal temperature stays around 24 to 26 degrees Celsius, and carbon dioxide levels never exceed 0.5%. One small mistake could be fatal. Yet humans always chase something greater. After the Cold War, submarines became tools of exploration, not just weapons. In 1964, the research sub Alvin was launched, and in 1986, it discovered the wreck of the Titanic. In 2012, filmmaker James Cameron descended 10,908 meters into the Mariana Trench in his own sub. He said it felt like another world, silent, alien, just beneath us. At the same time, submarines play a key role in global security today. More than 140 nuclear subs patrol the world's oceans, some carrying weapons hundreds of times stronger than the Hiroshima bomb. The underwater realm is now as strategic as outer space. But the technology isn't without danger. In 2000, the Russian sub Kursk sank with 118 crew members aboard. And in 2023, the tourist sub Titan imploded in the Atlantic. Down there, pressure is over 400 times greater than at sea level. Each square centimeter of hull must withstand 4 tons of force. Still, we haven't stopped. Today, submarines are used for science, defense, and even environmental research. They measure melting ice, pollution, and deep-sea ecosystems. In 2022, one sub detected microplastics at 8 kilometers deep. Proof that even the abyss isn't untouched by us. And maybe, just maybe, submarines are part of our future homes too. Scientists are designing underwater habitats, cities that could sustain life for long periods. A Japanese project called Ocean Spiral aims to build a city for 5,000 people beneath the sea by 2050. Energy from tides, food from marine farms, oxygen from biological systems. A new world right below our feet. Looking back, from Drebel's leather boat to today's nuclear giants, one big question remains. Will humans one day choose the ocean depths instead of the stars? Maybe our future home isn't up there, but down here. What do you think? Is the sea our next home, or just another dangerous dream? Share your thoughts in the comments, because this story isn't over yet.